Great to have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's game one. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. It's the Phoenix Suns taking on the Boston Celtics. You look at the Celtics.
Well, it all comes down to this one game. What a series it's been. The excitement in the air is palpable. I can't wait to see how this team responds in front of this hometown crowd.
Now Maxey. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute, and I asked about LeBron James and how his team plans to stop him. He said, I told our guys that we can't give him any lanes to the rim, because when that happens, everything else in his game opens up. We need to clog every avenue to the basket. Guys, let's see if they're able to execute this strategy.
And Allie, thanks. And he gets the bucket.
Forget his age, LeBron is still one of the strongest players in the league.
Pass to Lillard. Lets the three fly. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Maxey with it. He takes it in. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Outside Tatum. And there's the screen. Three-pointer, Holiday hits the three-pointer.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Now here's Maxey. Here's Dunn. That three's off the mark.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Porzingis. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Kristaps Porzingis is a tough cover. This guy knows he can make threes. Now you get inside the lane and look out.
George outside. And Porzingis with the block. Now the Celtics on the move. For three, here's Lillard. And again, Boston with the triple.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Suns trailed by 7. Outside Maxey. Outside Bull. Back to Maxey. Outside Bull. Pass to James. 6 to shoot. Outside Bull. To halt the run. Lillard pulls down the board. And so Lillard will bring it up for Boston. Up top, Tatum. This one for 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. 1:51 left in the first quarter. George for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Boy, nice job by Paul George to make himself available. Gets to his spot and gets it off quickly.
Outside Tatum. Lillard outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Lillard's got 9.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Outside Bull. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. Rejected by Bull. Here's James. Softly drops in the floater. James has got his second bucket on the night.
Boy, great touch from King James there. For as big as he is, he still possesses such a beautiful floater.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather, talk things over. So both teams changing it up here. So it's Boston now. 3-point lead. Bridges outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one belongs to Wiggins.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
Here's Maxey. 26 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to Cammy. Wiggins with it. To the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. There's Tatum with the 3. And that's not going to go. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play.
16. The Suns. 13.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Now, that's how you capitalize on a screen.
And good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Now off the inbound. Bridges misses.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Outside Maxey. Back to Dunn. Pass to James. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Celtics with the lead. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitutions for the Celtics.
The 3. And Camby pulls it down. Phoenix with the ball. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Maxey. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Done. Here's James. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time, finding his teammate for the great look.
George outside. Back to Maxey. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
3 points.
Maxey's got 5.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here's our test. And here's Lillard. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Suns ball. Substitution for the Suns. Bol.
If they score here, they're back in front.
And they've been waiting to retake this lead for a bit.
Outside Bull. Pass to Maxey. There's the screen by Bull. Takes the 3. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Now Holiday. And here's Lillard. Whoa! Damian Lillard! Serious hop!
What an athletic play from Lillard. More than capable of just jamming it down.
James, left side. Here's George. With the drive. Porzingis grabs the board.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
To the left side wing. Pass to Lillard. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The Suns making a switch here. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Over to the wing. Porzingis for 3. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. The Suns leading. Outside Oubre. Wiggins outside. Off target from 3-point range. Tipped. 1:07 left to play in the second quarter. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area. And so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Entertainment.
1:03 left in the second. Pass to Bridges. Right side Holiday. 4 on the clock.
Because of his frame, Drew Holiday can be a terror on the interior. Boy, you can't avoid the contact there.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
At the line.
Holiday hits them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
44 seconds left in the first half of this one. Oubre on the wing. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
I tell you, Kelly Oubre Jr. can play with confidence on the interior, and that's a result of his vertical.
Holiday up top. 6 points for him. Pass to Tatum. They kick it out to Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Porzingis has got his second basket of the game.
Now, this is why they call him the unicorn. Porzingis off the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's 7'3", everybody.
Outside Oubre. Wiggins for three. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Celtics up 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we're back with you, folks, as this exciting Western Conference semifinal game rolls on. Now here's Maxey. Here's Camby. Here's George. Pass to Camby. And he banks in the layup. Cammy's got 6.
When we talk about wings in the NBA, George is as good as anyone passing the rock.
Now Lillard. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
Just a highly effective free throw shooter. You cannot afford to give Lillard too many looks from the charity stripe.
And both free throws good for Lillard. The Suns trailing. Maxey with it. 5 points in the game. James outside. Pass to Camby. James outside. Clock at 6. Oh, LeBron! Just too much to handle inside.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Phoenix making a switch here. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Pass to Tatum. Porzingis surveying the floor. The Suns clear it. Outside Maxey. Outside Bull. For the lead. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Phoenix shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And so he hits both. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Outside Holiday. Back to Lillard. Tatum with a screen. They kick it out to Porzingis. From deep range, KP hits it.
Well, in the modern NBA, a big that can shoot with range, so important. Kristaps Porzingis from 3.
Outside Bull. Pass to Maxey. There's a screen by Bull. 6 on the shot clock. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Now the Celtics on the move. Oh, how about KP on the break?
Boy, what you really like about Porzingis going in, he does it under control, right? This guy is 7 feet and masterful in space. Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Pass to Lillard. Outside Holiday. Outside Tatum. Hey, strong move, Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Suns making a change here.
Entertainment.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Camby.
2 minutes.
Out to James.
Switch.
Now here's George. Just 5 to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in. George has got 5.
Boy, a little bit of separation inside and taking advantage is Paul George.
Here's our test. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Celtics lead by 3. Holiday from long range. Sinks it from distance. 9 points in the game.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to James. Inside. Here's Wiggins. Oh, missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Boston on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Back to Holiday. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Now, here is James. He's got 6. LeBron without hesitation.
I mean, the power of the driving ability of LeBron James is something that must strike fear into the defense.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. 27 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Lillard. 16 seconds left to play in the third. Tatum with a screen. Oh, deflected. Tatum on the drive. And then Tatum slams it in.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And so it's the Boston Celtics leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front?
The Suns, 35.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Celtics. 6-point game. Down low. Here's Tatum. Okay! Tatum punching it home.
I love the Jason Tatum not settling for a jumper. He goes to the rim with authority.
And that's it. Here we go. Here's Dunn. Sends it home from three-point land.
Oh, massive three-point shot. I mean, you can tell he wants to step up for his team in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
Tatum with a screen. Here's Porzingis. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Back to James. Shot clock at 6. Right wing. The 3 is up. Boston pulls it in. To the inside. Outside Holiday. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Oh, George with a steal. In transition, here they come. Tatum with a steal. To the paint. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Lillard. It's stolen by Dunn. George left side. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Bold. Off the mark there with a three. Boston leading by 8. That's tipped. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Maxey, third personal foul, second team foul. Substitution for the Suns.
Porzingis sets a screen.
Number 14, Marcus Camby.
Here's Lillard. Out to the right wing. Pass to Porzingis. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Again, the miss by Boston.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Out to James. Dunn outside. James, right side. James, a freight train coming.
Well, it's the skill set and the strength of LeBron James. It'll be interesting to see how his shot profile breaks down when it's all said and done.
Outside Tatum. They kick it out to Porzingis. Holiday from long range. On target from range. And the Celtics lead by 9.
This guy's so accurate from outside the arc. You wish Holiday was more aggressive from range.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. Phoenix making a switch here.
Substitution, number 20.
1:43 left in the fourth quarter. The three, James. Oh, come on! LeBron from way back.
The offensive arsenal of LeBron James is tremendous. The ability to hurt defenses in so many ways is something else.
It's Holiday with a drive. From deep. Knocks down the long J.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back out.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Lillard comes with a double. This James on the wing. It's going to be on LeBron James. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Right side Tatum. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. James, left side. Heavy. Rips it home off a terrific move.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Outside Tatum. Launches it from deep. Again, the miss by Boston. And so it's Phoenix with it. They trail by 7. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays. You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
And finished off by Tatum.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And James gets it to go.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Pass to Maxey. James can't get the putback. And the Boston Celtics.